Welcome to the Meyer Moment of Joy. I'd like to share with you a thought about the Hagaddah of Pesach that hopefully, if you're not asleep by that point, you'll get to this point of the Hagaddah. The Hagaddah says as follows. It quotes a verse from Deuteronomy which says, Vayoreu osanu hamitzrim vaya'anunu. The Egyptians, Vayoreu. There's two ways of interpreting this. Either they did evil to us, or the other possibility is that they made us evil. Like the Nazis did where they appointed capos to watch over the other Jews, the Egyptians maybe did that to us as well. And then there's a proof text. It says, as it says, let us deal with them wisely, with the Jews. This is the Egyptians speaking, lest they multiply. If we happen to be at war, they may join our enemies and fight against us and then leave the country. Now, if Vayoreu osanu means they did bad to us, what's the proof text? We don't see anywhere in this verse that they did something bad to us. If it means they made us into bad people, we don't see that in the verse either. So let me share an idea with you of a little story that happened a few years ago. There was a young man named Peter Cash, a Jewish fellow who was a venture capitalist. He was raising money for some biotechnology. And in his studies, he once came across a dictionary and he saw the word Jew. And he saw it said their slang and it had a derogatory meaning, which means to cheat somebody, or a second definition was to bargain somebody down. The definition of a Jew being a moneylender, he was told, was obsolete and had been taken out of the dictionary. He was furious at these inflammatory definitions of Jew, and therefore he started to speak to all kinds of Jewish organizations, trying to get them to speak to the editors, to the dictionary editors, to have them take the word Jew out with that definition. He got nowhere. They said it'll need thousands of signatures. He won't be able to get anywhere. Finally, seeing that he was getting no help, he himself went to the editorial director of Funk and Wagnalls and also to, I believe it was Webster's. It was the same person who was the editorial director of both of these dictionaries. And he spoke to her and told her what a terrible thing it would be and should take it out, but his pleas fell on deaf ears. Finally, he looked at her and he said, listen, you have the opportunity with one word, by removing one word from the dictionary, to affect entire generations of youth and other people, adults, children, who have a negative image of a certain ethnicity. With one move, you can remove that. You can change the future for the Jewish people, for so many other people and the way they view Jews. With one small action, you can make a major difference. He didn't need to say another word, and the next printing of the dictionary, those definitions were removed. You know, the Protocols of the Elders of Zion, this terribly anti-Semitic book, the Stürmer done by the Nazis, may their memories be blotted and erased from history, those didn't start in the 1940s or with the Russian Tsar, the Protocols of the Elders of Zion. It started in Egypt. Vayoreu osanu means they made us look bad. As the text says, they told their own people, you know what, the Jews are going to become many, and they're going to grow, and you know what? If there's a war, they're going to take the side as the enemies. They're not loyal to us. They're not good citizens. They're not good people. That's the way to start hatred of a people. You don't automatically come out and say, I don't like them, they're rotten. If you say they're bad, you start giving bad stereotypes. That's the way how you start a campaign against an individual or against the people, as the Egyptians did against the Jews. We can learn from this. What's the lesson for us? With one word, with one thought, said or sometimes unsaid, you can change the future of an individual, you can change the future of a people. Remember, words can heal, but words can also kill. Take this lesson from the Seder night, take this lesson from the Torah, be careful with the words that you use. Be always careful to build people up. Say a kind word, especially as you sit at the Seder with friends and family. Compliment them, say something nice about them, build them up, make them feel part of the Seder. Have a great Pesach, and you'll be great too.